The Monday Night Raw after WrestleMania has a reputation for being absolutely epic. This one did not disappoint. Welcome back, everyone. This is Jason. Yeah, tonight's Raw. I don't do a lot of Monday Night Raw reviews, so this one I knew was going to be special, so I wanted to talk about it. When I started planning this video, which was between last night and this morning, I had one thought in mind, and that was the return of Sting. But I didn't want to do anything just in case he didn't show up. Well, he didn't show up. So, but so much happened on tonight's Raw that, those fans that were waiting for Sting, I'm sure got their money's worth out of it. I do feel bad for the fans in attendance at that Raw that were in Sting makeup because, it's, the signs were there too. They had signs up, we want Sting, and those guys are probably, embarrassed, if anything. It's like, everyone else is having a blast, and here I am in Sting makeup, like, twiddling my thumbs here. And in the front row, too. Dude, really? You wanted to show your support, though, for your favorite Stinger. Yeah. And, though, that's not to say that he's not going to show up somewhere down the road. We don't know. Sting left hints for us during the course of the last few weeks. He did that show over in Europe and talked about that he wanted one more match with The Undertaker. He was in New Orleans this last week before WrestleMania and said that his favorite number now is 31. It's like, so maybe, maybe he will show up later. Usually these big comebacks do come on Mondays after Mania. Brock Lesnar, stuff like that happened. Goldberg happened on the Monday Night Raw after WrestleMania 19. So who knows? I don't want to talk too much about it because, well, nothing really else to say other than he's not here. So, nonetheless, all right. So, this Raw, like I said, did not disappoint. I know a lot of fans were upset at the fact that the streak was broke last night by Lesnar. Undertaker, it was then reported that Undertaker was in the hospital for, went straight to the hospital after the match and was in the hospital most of the day and got let out in the afternoon. And then there was some footage leaked from someone that showed him leaving a hotel and getting on a bus right away. I think fans expected him to come to Raw and say something, and I assumed that this was going to lead into the showing up of Sting. Have Taker come out and say, "I'm done." Sting come out and say, "No, you're not." Something to that effect. But who knows? down the road. Anyways, I'm off track. Sorry. But yeah, tonight's show did not bore me one bit. Daniel Bryan came out, and that was the one thing you were hoping that they didn't take the championship off of him, because they've done that before when he was champ. He became champ, and then they stripped it of him, a day later. So now, technically, he's a 3-time WWE champion. It's pretty sweet. This time he's going to hang on to it. He did not lose it tonight. Though Triple H came out and he was like, I'm going to take it away from you later tonight. We're having a match. And tried like hell, had Orton and Batista rough him up before the match, and he came down. Orton Batista came down, then Kane came down, roughed him up some more, and he just laid out on the mat, just done. It's like, oh great, alright, so Triple H will come down now, take the belt, and he's stripped of it again, but the Shield came down and rescued him, and it's like, man, they say, if you don't believe in the Shield by now, you certainly did after tonight. Or to put it another way, if you're not behind the Shield, saying, rooting for the Shield, whatever, it was great to see. And those masks, oh my God, that new get-up gear that they got coming down to the ring. I heard someone say that it looks like aces and eights. I'd have to go back and look what those masks looked like. I thought those were just ski masks. I don't know. But nonetheless, man, these masks are kick-ass. I love them. So much for breaking up the Shield, eh? I did want them to have a nice little run for a while as the good guys, so it's just great to see. What else happened tonight? This was certainly a show that promoted the future of the WWE. There were promos all night for different people showing up soon. Bo Dallas had a Bo Leave promo. Another guy from NXT, Adam Rose, had, I believe, 2 promos during Raw, and that's rare. When they do a promo on someone showing up soon, it's one and done, and then maybe they'll repeat it on SmackDown or something. Man, I'm not big on Bo Dallas, okay? They brought him back. Oh, not back, excuse me. They debuted him last year, about a year ago. Around the time of the Royal Rumble. Had him come out, had a small feud with Barrett, and then they stuck him back on NXT. And then they made him the NXT champ for a good long time. He just dropped the belt to Adrian Neville. And so I was like, okay, well, he dropped the belt. When's he going to debut? Well, now he's going to debut, assuming within the next month. And Adam Rose used to be Leo Kruger, and he was Leo Kruger for a few years, 2 or 3 years on NXT, or Florida Championship Wrestling. And great gimmick as Leo Kruger, psycho, African hunter, renegade kind of character. Tata, that was his thing, right before they changed him to Adam Rose. But Adam Rose, oh my God. If you've ever seen Russell Brand in any of those movies where he was like a rock star type character, that is Adam Rose to a T. Just phenomenal character. and he does it so well. I mean, he has completely embraced this character, and just wow, just the flamboyancy, the bouncing around, the playing with his hair, the chomping on the gun, the snarky, but oh my god, it's hilarious to watch him. Just, if you haven't seen the promos, go look them up. Go watch NXT, check it out. Great character, I love it, can't wait to see him on a large scale, like, you know, Raw or SmackDown, whatever. Debut match tonight from Alexander Rusev. He beat Zack Ryder, squashed him, total squash. Good to see him though. Came out with, you know, Lana, and my joke over the course of this last month, because I've been sick with this pneumonia, and every time she comes out she says pneumonia, or something close to that, and I'll be like, oh, she's making fun of me again, you know. It's like, what a bitch. But yeah, good to see Alexander Rusev debut. Oh, what else happened tonight? I wrote down so many notes, but I don't have time to even talk about half of this stuff. Oh, and speaking of NXT, another debut tonight. Paige debuted. Oh my god. My girlfriend's sitting next to me, and she's on the phone, and AJ comes out, and she's just snarky as hell, you know, talking about she's so good, and she's beat everyone, and blah 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 blah. Kind of like what The Rock did right when Goldberg came out. He's like, I've defeated everyone, that's it, you know, whatever. There's no one else to beat. And Paige comes out, and I just jumped off the couch, you know, like fist pumping in the air. I'm so stoked. I've been waiting for Paige to debut. She's so good, and the only thing I didn't like about this is this match that she did, you know, this quick 3-minute match she did with AJ, or however long it was. It wasn't even 5 minutes. Just, I'm hoping that next Raw or SmackDown or whatever, she has a decent match, and, you know, she could really show off her talents. I mean, this was like a quick, you know, schoolboy roll-up that she basically did on her. You know, quick move, boom, done. The move didn't even look that great, and Paige is so much better than that. She was probably nervous as hell. I don't blame her, you know, but it's so good to see Paige. And now she's the Divas champ, and man, probably pissed off a lot of divas, but you know what? Triple H is obviously pushing the hell out of NXT now, and it's good to see, you know. So we're in for a lot of surprises over the next few months, you know. New people showing up. You know, got guys from NXT showing up. The Shield is getting cheered now. Cesaro is a new Paul Heyman guy. Oh my god, that came out of nowhere. That was great to see. Side note on that, what they did to the Andre trophy, man, that was bad shit. That was bad. You hope to God, as cool as that looked, that they made another one and it was sitting in the back or something, because man, that was disrespectful. You gotta wonder what Hogan thought about that, you know. Weird, you know. But yeah, Cesaro's getting a big old push now. He'll have a feud with Jack Swagger. What else? Andre Trophy. Oh yeah, and Daniel Bryan had his match and won against Triple H. Shield came out and saved him against Kane. Batista, Orton, all those guys. So yeah, just a phenomenal Raw. Well, so that's my thoughts on most of it. You know, I skipped a few things, but whatever. You know, I didn't have time. So yeah, great Raw. Thanks for watching, guys. Great things to come. Peace.